Okay, so what's good, guys? It's your friendly, informative coach, Coach Charles, back at it again with another one. So today we're gonna do a mad one, and we're gonna watch some slick, crazy Cuban boxing movement in an elite amateur bout. I've always said this and maintained this position. Pro boxing is the business, amateur boxing is the sport. But they're as corrupt as each other, so what are you gonna do, eh?
They're known for being cheats, and they'll always be cheats. Amateur boxing stinks from the core right to the top.
Anyway, my friend Taylor, whom I met in Cuba, has an amazing channel, link in the description. It's called Taylor Higgins, and we are gonna watch and review a fight from there. Also, we are going to watch the maestro, Julio Cesar La Cruz, when he was at light heavyweight, so we should expect a lot more movement, a lot more salsa for you guys to enjoy. Let's roll the tape. Yeah, I mean, this is the World Championships, I believe 2015, Doha. Joseph Ward, they've already met before. I believe Julio Cesar La Cruz won that. So yeah, these two know each other. We're gonna let them create artistry in the ring now.
I don't think you're going to beat La Cruz if you go looking for him, because he loves it. But no, Ward is going to by the looks of it.
There he goes. He can punch, Ward, there's no doubt about that. He's got the physique, he's got the strength. Both landing, I think, with shots there, and back comes La Cruz again.
Sharp punches from La Cruz tonight, straight away. Jab from Ward. Ward's just got the front foot in range, but he's leaning out of range.
Counters.
Try and stay away from that long right hand, but he's walked onto it a couple of times so far.
Just flicked with that right hand, La Cruz. He is razor sharp tonight.
Feints from Joe Ward, that's what he needs to be doing, constantly threaten La Cruz. So rough him up.
There's a bit of a push there.
Put him to the ground in the end. But that's what Ward needs to do. Rough him up.
Ward already is giving La Cruz his best contest of the tournament.
He's landed a left hand. Remember, Buatsi put the Cuban down on the seat of his pants in the second round of their contest.
Yeah, so he's off balance a lot of the time, even though it's like contradicting himself. But he's got good balance, but a lot of the time he's off balance. His hands are low and his chin's in the air.
So when he's saying that he has good balance and he has bad balance, I understand what he's trying to say is Julio Cesar La Cruz doesn't always stand in the conventional stance position. He is very agile, so he can compromise his balance, the position of his center of mass a lot more than most people. Just for an example, a ballerina can stand on one leg better than some people can stand on two. So the position of balance, which is the stance, and to hold the form of the stance, is not something that Julio Cesar really needs to do all the time. He can be leaning backwards in the square stance position, doing a lot of unorthodox things that most people will find compromising to balance. But let's go on.
Just missed there, Ward. He landed on the chest.
La Cruz lands with the right hand again. I suppose the difficult thing for Ward is applying the pressure and the energy without being too reckless.
Yeah, not making too many mistakes. It's good then, he just took a step across to try and get the left hand off, and Cruz was out the way, but it was a good idea from Ward.
You guys need to understand, when you're watching Julio Cesar, always look for the first punch, the evasion, and then the counter. He loves doing that. So the first jab that he throws probably going to be something just to touch his opponent. His opponent's going to try to counter, he's going to evade, and then come back with his punch.
Up on his feet, though, the Cuban. Really don't envy anyone who has to try and pin him down.
Yeah, to be fair to him, he's nowhere near as sort of back foot and really verging on negative that he's been throughout the competition.
And it's pleasing to see for me because, you know, it isn't very fan-friendly, that type of style he does employ most of the time. So it's good to see standing his ground a little bit more. Ward's got the right hook off quite a lot in the first round, not quite enough. He's had a good first round, I think.
It was a good first round.
Here we go then into the second. Can Ward change the template or the pattern of the fight?
Very wide stance, Ward, the way he's trying to...
I love those boots, the red Adidas. We've got some Pumas, but the red Adidas are slick.
Power out of the left hand when he does throw it.
But it can be done. We saw Rabi do it against Yulusinov. Similar in many ways, a similar matchup.
Yeah, it can be done. I mean, the tactics Rabi employed could be employed here, like I was saying earlier. Just wait until La Cruz actually has to take the initiative and lead off, and then try and land your power shots when he's got that chin in the air. But as I said, easier said than done. It's always easy look on the outside.
Oh, fainted, and then he fainted again to counter.
No doubt that La Cruz is just holding his feet a little longer to make sure he gets his counters off tonight. And this is the best he's boxed all the way through the tournament.
Yeah, I think he's got... Ward has got his respect. Ward seems like a bigger... He looks the much bigger man to me, Ward. La Cruz will be wary of his power and his weight behind his punches.
He's just moving in all different directions. It's just too hard for Ward.
Just over a minute to go in this second round. Look, early in the another right hand there from La Cruz. Early in the competition, he was hardly putting anything on his punches. He was dancing backwards. In truth, he was point scoring, and it wasn't great to watch. This is different entirely.
Better to watch, and it's a compliment to Joe Joyce, I think, that he's having to perform the way he is. Joe Ward.
Inside the final minute. Fast, sharp punches.
Yep, Julio Cesar La Cruz is putting it on Ward.
He's lost a bit of speed out of his hands.
And all through these exchanges, Ward must just be saying to himself, give me one punch, let me land one big punch.
Such an unorthodox style of Cuban as well. It all looks so wrong at times, you know, it's not how you teach the kid to box. Your hands low like that and your chin in the air, but it works for him.
Tough. It's tough for him. You know, 12-round stretch. It's difficult.
We're seeing that from Julio La Cruz tonight.
Trying to go to the body there. Slick. Nice.
Probably is frustrating as well when you're in there with La Cruz, because it's not the biggest puncher, and you probably think he can't hurt you, but he's that accurate and he's that sharp with his punches. That was a good right hand there on the chin. He may have just made me a liar there, because that landed solid on Ward's chin and seemed to stagger him slightly.
Yeah, he's knocked him off balance about 3 or 4 times through this bout. And that must be about timing.
Yeah.
Timing and speed.
Yeah, speed and timing, and like we've noticed, he punches with an open glove at times. Sometimes just clenches fist a lot more damage. Good right hand there again.
Worth remembering, of course. I mean, I know he seems like he's been around for years and years, Joe Ward. He's still only 21. Still much more to come from this guy.
Got a cut, La Cruz. Head clash.
I think there's a cut or from a clash of heads.
That's what the heads up, the AIBA heads up campaign launched for these championships has been all about, trying to avert that. Thankfully, they've been largely few and far between.
Very sharp. Oh.
Ward landed with a left hand in that exchange. Something manic.
A lot of counters there.
La Cruz's reflexes are, I've never seen anything like it on a boxer. The reflexes are unbelievable.
Yeah, if he was involved in the old quiz,
that's the kind of exchanges that we like to see.
Good man to have on your team.
Those exchanges right there.
30 seconds to go.
Do you know what? I'm really pleased that he's boxed the way he has tonight, La Cruz. Got a head clash there.
Yeah, this has been light years away from what he was doing earlier in the competition. Joe Ward has had a fantastic championship, but he just...
Julio Cesar La Cruz picks up another W. Definitely. Okay, let's just get that confirmation of the victory for Julio Cesar La Cruz. Yep, Julio Cesar La Cruz takes the dub. So guys, as you can see, Julio Cesar La Cruz gets the W, the victory as expected. I believe in that particular fight he displayed his agility, his ability to change direction, counter punch, really improvise to a basic game plan of just moving his feet. I think most countries have boxers that are always in that conventional style, and I think anyone will find the movement of Julio Cesar La Cruz a problem. That is a good fight to watch. I've got a sore throat, so as you can hear by the sound of my voice, I'm just about able to make this video for you guys, but I'm up at late hours watching boxing just to give back to you guys. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed the video. We're going to try to do many more. Leave a comment in the comment section if you have a particular video you want me to watch, a fight. And remember, my friend's channel, Taylor Higgins, the link is going to be in the description. Hit the like button, of course, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and until my next one, I'll see you guys soon. Peace.